Hello and welcome to the show. We will be hearing from a number of individuals on the all-important subject of what is wrong with the world and what can be done to fix it. Some of these people have been selected by us, some have been picked up at random off of the street. Please stay tuned. My name's Sal, and I think that we all need to learn to be a little nicer to each other. I think that if we were all nicer, there'd be a nicer world to live in. So I think that we need to encourage each other to be a little nicer. Hey man, it's Dave. I think things are pretty fucking cool just the way they are. I mean, you don't know if you're gonna get your head fucking blown off, you're gonna get run over by a car, you have the fucking right way. It's fucking awesome, man. It's a ride. This is the way God intended it, man. God likes the fast lane, you know? It's all just the way it was meant to be. So just go with it, man. Just go with the flow, and hey, man, it ain't so fucking bad. And yeah, yeah, it sounds right when I say it. My name's Elroy, and I'm a philosopher. And the thing with this problem, what is wrong with the world, is that there are so many different ways of looking at it. There are individual problems that come about, some of which by themselves, and then there are others that are all part of something else. I mean, ultimately, there is some kind of spiritual disconnect. That how can we disrespect nature and think we are above nature? And that is probably the problem that causes everything else to happen. That spiritual connects and arrogance at the center of it all. Why cannot we function together as a collective and as part of a natural planet of which we are dependent upon for survival? How would this happen? Why would we become so arrogant simply because we have evolved? Maybe it is only natural thus that we have become separate in thinking that we are above nature, which would cause us to lose touch with nature and then to destroy ourselves and the service of the planet. Still Manning here, renowned intellectual and narcissist. I am honored to be speaking on this most important subject of what is wrong with the world and how can we fix it. Actually, there are many problems that must be dealt with individually. The real subject here is that we are an evolving species, developing intellectual prowess that allows us to believe that we deserve some kind of idyllic society. We have not yet earned it, you see, because we are still evolving. In the meanwhile, the problems as they are must be dealt with appropriately by the appropriate intellectuals such as myself. My name's Mitch. I work for a lumber company. I work 14 hours a day, back-breaking work. All I do is work, drink a beer, and sleep. That's my whole effing life. And off of my sorry back, a bunch of elitist shareholders sit back and make the profit off of my hard work. And do I bitch and complain? No. Because that's the way it works. A man doesn't complain, a man just takes it and goes and does what he's got to do, does what he's told. Sure, he's getting screwed, but a man doesn't complain and stand up for himself. He just takes it. Hello, my name's Joe, and I think I've solved the world's problems. I used to be a problem. I used to be edgy, over-opinionated, and kind of an asshole. So I decided to stop being so irresponsible to my fellow man, and I quit my job at the factory and moved in with my ma. And now I mop and sweep to earn my keep and stay out of trouble. I don't leave the house very much, and I stay here, and as you can see, I have a Snuggie, and I pretty much lay on the couch all day, although I sleep most of the time. I'm afraid of the viruses outside, so I always make sure that when I go out that I wipe everything that I touch with some of this. Very important stuff. And when I come back, I always wash my hands in the sink, but then I always make sure I use some sanitizer, and I always bring some with me, because you never know. It's a scary world out there. And then, this stuff, the best. You can't beat it. I'd bathe in this if it didn't stink so much. Don't ask me how I know that. Okay. So, it's a scary world, and it's a troubled world, because there's so many viruses and social and political and financial problems. So my solution is that we all move in together, get a Snuggie, and just relax and forget about all the problems, and they'll all just go away. They'll just fix themselves. So that's my answer to the world. Get a Snuggie. Rick Sherman here. I am an author of 9 books. I have been studying on this very subject now for 9 years. That's 1 book a year. The current book is called Problems with the Heart, in which I explain that the core problem here is their feeling of, basically, a lack of self-respect in the individual. The individual feels a lack of self-worth, and so the individual goes out into society trying to achieve this by success. And therefore they are willing to lie, cheat, steal, stab each other in the back, anything to get their bum in a position where they do not deserve. And they will not respect the responsibilities that they have once they get there, because it was never that role or the responsibilities that they wanted in the first place. It was a feeling of self-worth. There's a feeling of lack of self-worth in the individual, and that is the problem. And there are certain things that one can do to reverse this problem, to deal with this problem, to help others to face it and to deal with it. And I explain this in my book called Problems with the Heart, on sale right now for $39.95. That's Rick Sherman. $39.95. Problems with the Heart, on sale right now. Hey, name's Ron. I'm 17. I think problem with society is that not enough people are voting. I think if more people voted, the better men would get in office because more people were voting. My name is Pico, and I think I'm going crazy. The world is so crazy, and I think that if we don't peel back the lie that we have all gotten caught up in, that we'll all go completely insane. I think we've already gone quite insane. I think that I want to peel back the face, peel back the skin on my face and see what is underneath. I think I'm going to do that now. Fascinating. I hope that you have all enjoyed this program as much as I have. So until next time, don't stop thinking.